Walk with us on the road to hell, an actual play podcast from Messy Crit Productions.
I see the bombs falling down, not to mention the fire. There's a lion in my bed, slowly moving towards me.
It's so hard to forget pain, but it's even harder to remember sweetness. We have no scar to show from happiness. We learn so little from peace. Chuck Palahniuk.
This diary has been translated from Old Norse. November 12th, 1972. All the steps are in place for the ritual. Wilson hasn't yet realized that I have broken the bond between us. What Nero told me to do worked. I still don't trust him for the time being, but he seems like the lesser of the two evils I'm facing. Willa and Marion promised to meet me in the center of town. Willa has family here, so she promised that she would stay behind. Marion is heading down to Providence to be with her family. As long as everything works out, I should be back in Chicago before Evander's birthday. I have missed so much of his life because of the Ashdowns and their curse. I am leaving these journals in Marion's care, just in case something happens. One of us must stay. Once the net is in place, no supernatural being will be able to escape. If the ritual is to be broken, just know that the great tragedy will befall the town. Paradox always seeks to balance magic in the real world. I fear that the cost will be too great. Only break the curse if there is no other option. Tomorrow will be my last day in Marlin Bay. Soon I will hopefully see those I love again. Marion and Willa, if you're reading this, I love both of you and thank you for the kindness you have shown me these past 10 years. Saga. So, we approach an older house in Marlin Bay. It itself has seen better days, but somebody has at least kept it up. This is the O'Dowd residence. The O'Dowd were one of the many founding families of Marlin Bay, but unlike the Ashdowns, their star fell long ago. So you've parked in front of the house. What is the plan?
Okay. They should be expecting us, so...
Yeah, who wants to run point on this one?
I think it's Lola.
Right.
People like you better.
Which is just fucking bizarre. Okay, let's go.
Everyone gets excited when they see the ice cream man come in. Everyone gets excited when they see their local drug lord come in.
We'll just flip her off and walk in.
It's the truth.
You go and knock on the door. It takes a minute, but the door is opened by a taller than Haven, not as tall as you, woman, kind of auburn hair pulled back in a tight bun, just kind of wearing casual clothes, opens the door and goes, can I help you?
Are you Claire?
Yeah, who's asking?
Friends and I, we were the ones that were asking about the table.
Oh, yeah, come on in. Sorry, I do remote work, so.
Sure. Sorry, is this a bad time?
No, everything should, I built it all correctly, so it should be fine.
So in we go.
Yeah, you do. This house is becoming more and more empty as you watch as things have been sold. This house was probably filled with all sorts of old knickknacks and antiques. Most of them do appear to be gone. You kind of see as you enter, there is, to your right, there is what is probably the dining room with said table that you were looking to buy. And off to your left is like a living room that's kind of, there is a very nice computer setup there. and some other various furniture, couches, an old TV. And Claire's kind of just like, yeah, if you want to take a look at it, it's been in my family as long as I can remember. Sturdy craftsmanship, I guess.
My eyes are immediately drawn to the computer setup. And in fact, I am going to drift a little bit over there and run an eye over the equipment and just, this thing is a beast.
Thank you. I use it for my work.
What kind of work do you do?
I maintain the systems at the college currently, but, do a bit of freelance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains. What are the specs on this?
And it starts like rattling off. It's all like very top of the line, fairly recent stuff.
Yeah. Wow, that's impressive.
Thanks. I did the same thing down in Boston at Boston University before my parents passed and I moved back up here.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that, by the way.
That's okay. We didn't talk a lot, so it is what it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna make eye contact with I'm gonna say Mason and just like look at the computer, just like implying I'm gonna need a distraction to gain access to this shit. It's a compulsion. It's a problem.
I will say to Claire, if you don't mind my asking, how did they pass?
Sort of shrugs and says, car accident about a year ago.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's got to be pretty difficult. Are you doing okay? As I said, didn't talk to my parents a lot. We never really saw eye to eye on a lot of things, so sure, I guess I missed the idea of my parents, but we didn't talk a lot after I left Marlin Bay. Gotcha. I found that going into boxing kind of helped clear my head. It's never really easy. Afterwards, you kind of have to find something to occupy your brain, as you deal with it one step at a time. So, you get into anything like that?
It kind of like looks down at her scrawny form and just like, I took up yoga.
Hey, that's something. I am quite literally grabbing at any possible topic that would lead Claire away from the computer and failing miserably.
Okay. I'm just gonna step up beside Mason with just a gigawatt smile. It's like, you said yoga?
I needed something to clear my head, I guess. My ex was always talking about I should do that, and it's helping a little bit.
You know what? I actually lived in Boston for a bit. There was this really great studio that I went to, and I'm gonna regale her with this high-end fucking studio because what these fucking rich people like to talk about, I guess. And I will do my best to step in where Mason is crashing and burning.
Yeah. Give me a charisma persuasion, and you can add your attractiveness because Claire's a lesbian.
We're gonna willpower because I can do better. That's 9 successes with a crit.
Claire's gay little brain is not prepared for what is about to happen.
So it's very much the occasional touch on the arm, and I'll talk about how she's liking it, how she's finding the more advanced classes, and I can tell though. I really can. I can tell how hard you're working.
Useless lesbian face. Haven, give me that technology roll.
3 successes.
You can at least take a look. It does look like that Claire knows her shit.
Any chance it'll give me insight on some convenient back doors for some meddling in the future?
I'd say, yeah, you'd probably learn of something in the college system, but she's got the thing locked up pretty tight.
Impressive.
Storyteller, can I stretch that 9 successes with a crit a little bit more?
Sure, with 9 successes with the crit, you can stretch that.
So it's we'll go from talking about like yoga, talking about like how it's been helping her sort of ground herself and find a place of balance after the death of a family member, because that's difficult. And then I want to start talking about like the kind of things that she's found, because it's always wild coming back home and like you see all the shit that your parents have been holding on to, and the fact that like heard something about these books that were sold off to the antique shop. I got a friend of mine who got a hold of them and is just fucking fascinated by them.
She goes, yeah, I think that belonged to my grandmother. She was big into spooky shit. And I guess people would call it neo-paganism now. I don't know. She's just big into that kind of stuff. And I kind of remember that it was kind of the secret shame of the family. Well, until me, I guess.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of love that shit. Like, the fucking, like, ghost hunters. That shit's my jam. Damn it, are you holding on to anything else?
I think I got some stuff left. She's like, give me a sec. I got a box of Grandmother Willis stuff. And see if there's anything.
That'd be great.
Yeah, you can watch. She sort of heads upstairs to look for something.
Once she's out of earshot, I'll just mumble to myself like taking candy from a baby.
I am sort of awkwardly standing nearby, unsure what to focus on. It's clear that I'm not really all here today, but I am essentially on hand for whatever anybody would need.
Nice.
Yeah.
You with us?
Yeah, I'm here. What do you need? What's going on?
No, I just think out of anybody here, I probably know the look of a raging hangover more than most.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Let's just figure out what we can figure out and then go from there. That's all we can do, right?
Sure.
I'm gonna clap. Well, I'm gonna go poke around. If she asks, I went to find a bathroom. That's how these things go in investigation movies, correct?
Hey, no comment. You do you.
Cool.
Penny, you good?
I was looking at a bunch of old paintings and stuff, almost genuinely interested in like asking about them this entire time. So when you call me, I get jump scared a little bit, but I don't like make a noise. It's one of those, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. You're kind of staring at that painting for a good few minutes here.
Oh, I just like the way it looks.
That's fair.
Nerd.
I was gonna ask her about it, but then I got real distracted by it.
The painting is of an older woman, and she looks very regal, well put together. It itself seems probably done within the last 50 years. But yeah, after a minute or so, Claire will come back downstairs, sort of carrying the little cardboard box, and just say, I think these are the last of my grandmother's things, and we'll put it on the table and say there's like some jewelry, things like that in there that I don't know, I hadn't decided if I was going to sell or not. But if there's any like weird occult stuff in there, I mean, I guess you're more than welcome to it.
You're a peach. Thank you so much, honey.
Yeah.
I'm milking this for everything that it's worth, storyteller.
No, yeah, I'm aware. With 9 successes will get you far. Yeah, no, you start looking through the jewelry and stuff.
I'm also gonna call Penn over because Penn is the resident occult specialist.
Yes, as soon as I heard occult stuff, I'm going to come in.
Give me a intelligence academic with the folklore specialization.
I help with my 2 pips in occult.
Yes, you can. You take an extra dice. And Haven, give me, I guess, an intelligence investigation roll.
So what I'm looking for, genuinely what I'm looking for, is access to a basement, because that's where all secrets are kept. Attics or basements. And the basement seems far more accessible. I willpowered that for a total of 4 successes.
4 successes? Yeah, you find the basement without too much problems. You sort of you try to go down. It's full of stuff. Most of it covered in drop cloths. A lot of it seems to be furniture of some kind. Furniture, old boxes. Looks like Claire hasn't tackled any of the stuff yet. It's very dusty.
Haven, what do you... Jesus. Smells like a dead foot down here.
You following me or no?
Well,
Also, how do you know what a dead foot smells like?
you really want to know the answer to that question?
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll talk later, but no, I just, the other 2 are diving into occult stuff, so figure tag along with you.
Okay. Genuinely, I'm looking for anything like that. Ritual circles, cult shit. Maybe a secret passageway if we're going full national treasure.
Storyteller,
Yes.
am I getting any itches on my neck at all being here?
Let's roll some dice.
All
Give me
right.
that wits occult roll.
Maybe I will. 2 successes.
2 successes. This house itself gives you that low level buzz of shit's weird, but you can't pinpoint anything.
Well, there's definitely some shit in the here. It's kind of felt it the second we walked in. It's not anything specific really, but there's some weirdness here.
Remember that weird movie about the house that came to life and kids were running through it like it was a body? Maybe that's this.
Yeah, thanks. That's comforting. Thank you. I really feel so much
I wasn't trying
better.
to be comforting. I was trying to be
I know this about
deeply
you.
unsettling, yet relatable.
We'll go with it, sure.
Trying to add some levity to the situation.
Believe it or not, I do appreciate it.
Haven, there is, you're kind of looking around. There is something on the floor, kind of underneath one of these drop cloths. You can kind of see an edge of it.
Well, looks like we struck pay dirt, and I'm gonna flip up the drop cloth.
Yeah, it's does appear to be some sort of circle in the floor. There's bronze rings in the floor and symbols kind of carved around it. Very clean.
And this is marked into the floor. It's not like this is a chalk outline or anything like that.
This is marked
permanently
into the floor. There's 2 copper rings, probably 5 feet in diameter.
Holy shit.
The hell?
I was actually not expecting this to work. I will be honest with you there.
I'll take out my phone and just take a couple pictures.
Based on what we had deciphered of the journal so far, do any of these symbols look familiar?
Yeah, I'd say there are some of them that look familiar that you've seen in the book. None of these are from the pages that you're looking to translate, but you've seen some of these symbols in the book.
Storyteller, in this moment, feeling a little self-torturous. When I take my phone out to take pictures, there's no other messages or anything, right?
There is.
Who's it from?
There is a message from Leo, a text message from Leo that says, "No, you said not to contact you, but, be safe and all. Don't make me come and kick your ass." I'm headed down to see my sister in Philadelphia. So I'll be out of town for a bit.
I see the message. And again, I really hope that they don't have a haven on their side. I pocket my phone after taking the pictures, and I know something I'm going to have to do, and I'm really not looking forward to doing it. But I take a breath, refocus. Well, do you think there are other things like this around the house, or do you think this is the only spot?
Honestly, you said that it's like a low-grade spider sense?
You can call it that if you want.
I don't want to. I wish there was a better term for it. It's just so all-encompassing. There's probably more, especially if the lady that lived here was as much of a practitioner as it seems that she was. She was in possession of Saga Abernathy's books, and now we've got a ritual circle on the ground.
Okay.
What's up?
What? No, I'm just curious. We should probably try to get pictures.
Puppy.
Thank you for that one.
That wasn't supposed to be an insult.
I appreciate you asking. I'm not okay. But I have no choice but to just keep soldiering forward. Maybe we can save the come to Jesus talk for later, if that's okay.
Let's get off my back, man. I just want to make sure you're...
Listen. I know I'm an asshole all the time. And this is a rare moment where I'm just going to... Thank you for asking.
It's whatever. You don't have to tell me shit. You don't owe me anything. I don't know, you get that sad look. I don't know, it's like when you watch those commercials for the Humane Society and they sing that sad song.
What, the Sarah McLachlan song?
Yes, that song.
I definitely didn't listen to that song on repeat when I was a kid just so I could go through some emotional shit. Why would you ask that? That's fucking weird. And I'm going to turn after the cloth is replaced to start heading back towards the stairs to go back up.
I am going to look after him after that because I'm like, that was some very oddly vulnerable shit. And I'm going to follow him.
Yeah. Well, we move back upstairs where Claire is trying to control her lesbianism as the other two look through a box of stuff.
Should I say what I got?
Yes, give me that roll.
I did. I got 5 successes, no crit.
As you're looking through the jewelry box, there is a lot of things in here that commonly people believe talismans and things like that can hold magical energy, protect you from things. There's actually several things that you could quite possibly be talismans of protection. Or at least like people would believe like one might make one like that.
Would I know if these work. I mean, to a degree, I understand that talismans do work, and that's just from the nature of being with my family who would be talisman heavy, actually.
It's kind of hard to know because a lot of times a lot of it is very driven by personal belief. They could be. It's kind of in the end, it's like in the moment, do they help you? Because you don't roll high enough to tell if they actually have any magical energy still hanging around them. They haven't been like charged or anything like that in a very long time.
But in theory, now that I know that my uncle is the magic man of the family, maybe I could ask him actually to see if he's dabbled in talismans or something. That's good. I'm gonna take a mental note of that.
Storyteller, is it just jewelry? Is there more in there?
There's some jewelry. There's no like notebooks or anything. There's jewelry. There's like some old like makeup supplies, like an old compact and things like that. Very nice cigarette case. And various other like odds and ends that one would pick up during one's life that are at times could be very personal to a person, and it's kind of like, what do I do with this very nice embossed cigarette case?
I don't know. Is there anything weird about the cigarette case?
It doesn't appear to be. This appears to be a very nice cigarette case that
like
has
one of those real nice like gilded ones
that has the initials WO.
These are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. A lot of the jewelry is not exactly stuff that people look for. So I've been having a bit of a trouble getting rid of some of it. I don't wear a lot of jewelry myself, so I don't have a lot of use for it.
Are they from anywhere in particular? These ones look really specific, almost cultural. I'm pointing to the talisman specifically.
My grandmother immigrated from Ireland, so a lot of it is very, very Celtic, I guess. That's what the internet tells me when I look up some of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Clay, I don't want to part you with anything that's going to have significance for you, but I'd be happy to take these off your hands if you'd like.
Look, they don't really have any significance. I didn't know my grandmother all that well. She passed away when I was a kid, so it's just more things in a house that I'm trying to get rid of.
Well, how much do you want for them, sweetheart?
She's kind of gets a little flustered for a second when you call her sweetheart, and
I did it on purpose.
Say like, $20 for the box is fine.
Sure. And I will pull $20 cash because I always have cash.
Yeah. We'll take it and say, a box of things for you.
We have a box of things, Ben.
I think these things are cool.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm glad they'll go to a good home that's interested in them. So.
Yeah.
And about this time that Mason and Haven will rejoin the group.
I want to make sure that Claire is still talking to us so she doesn't realize those two chuckle fucks wandered off.
So the table looks great. Looks like exactly what I need. Are you firm on the price, or?
Claire's kind of just like, price, yes. It can be a little flexible either way.
And I'll get into the process of haggling. I'm not gonna talk down the price too much because that seems very gauche.
But, you do do a little bit of haggling. You get it for a little bit cheaper because the price is what it was when she listed it like 2 months ago. So it's just like, I need the table gone. Tables. So, yeah, you're able to figure that out. And
we'll strap it to the top of my car.
Yeah, it's kind of old, so you can like kind of undo the wheels, like the legs and stuff, and kind of pack it up and strap it to the top of your car and drive back to your apartment. You've got a new table.
I have a table.
Huzzah.
A table and a box of stuff?
Yeah. I think as we're walking out, I'll look to Pen and be like, so you want to take these to Unc? Yeah.
Yeah, there's some talismans of protection here.
Well, isn't that just fucking auspicious?
I'm gonna see if they still have magic in them. But on the off chance that they don't, I can see if my uncle can make some.
There you go. Either way, we get what we need.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna go do that now?
Yeah, I can do that now.
All right. We have my motorcycle, but I know how to strap things to the little seater on the back, so we're good. Oh, and I will give Pen my extra helmet.
I have a dog.
I can take the dog if you guys have something to go do, and then you can pick them up later.
Yeah, that sounds okay.
I can dog sit. I'm responsible. I'm a pet owner.
And she's a good girl. She listens.
Yes, she does.
You do. You separate, and the two of you head off to drop some things by the laundromat, and the others head back to install the new table.
I can do it myself.
Yeah, that's cute, but or you don't have to.
Don't you have something important to be doing right now?
It's
Like,
just a
I don't know,
text.
showering?
Jesus. You cool with me using your shower?
I don't fucking care. You have done unholy things on my couch.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we're past that at this point.
Also true. As we're on the way back, I am going to write out a text to Leo. It is going to read, "Fuck off." It's going to include so many comments and insults and very toxic and angry messages to stay on brand. And I will hit send, and I will block Leo's number.
The action will have consequences.
Completely unaware, I am saying. And, okay, fine. If you're gonna help, it's the fucking moving your friend deal. I'll get beer and pizza, so I don't owe you shit. You understand?
Yeah, Jesus, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. How many women have you interacted with? You think that telling someone to calm down ever makes anyone calm down?
Really never worked on Ash.
You know, that's a fair point. All right, fine. I would like to amend my earlier statement. All right, freak out all you want. Is that better?
I look at Muffins in the backseat. I was like, can you believe this guy?
Does the little dog head tilt?
See, she agrees with me. Me and this dog, we're like this. Mason, you're freaking me the fuck out.
I will explain. Let's just get to your place, okay?
Okay.
Just get some halfway decent pizza, and I actually really don't give a shit about the beer today, but just get some halfway decent pizza and we'll chat over dinner. How does that sound?
Fine. Whatever.
Great. Awesome.
Great. Awesome. That's what you sound like.
So the two of you haul a table in and all of that. Penelope and Lola, you drop the box by the laundromat. Uncle is not in right now. You did see him before you left, Penny, and he said he was gonna go run some errands.
Oh, I guess he's not back from his errands. I'll leave a note.
All right. As long as he gets to take a look. At the very least, he's gonna know better what to do with them than we will.
I kind of feel bad taking all of them. specifically the cultural ones.
I mean, you heard the girl. She didn't have a whole lot of a connection with the woman, so I'm doing her a favor, really.
Yeah. Yeah. It just sucks.
Yeah. Everybody dies. Well, I guess not, now that we know what we know.
Oh, sure, that's true. So I'm gonna leave a note, like a sticky note or something like that, that will be like placed on top of the box. It will say something like talismans inside. Needs some help with that. Full name Penelope. Write the whole name. Well, not my whole name, because that does not include my surname, but just Penelope, you know?
Of course. Yeah. Anything else you want to do while you're at the apartment, or do you want to go and join Mason and Haven?
You need to get anything else done, Pen?
Nope. I think I'm good. I don't think there's anything else that I need.
I'd say you arrive at Haven's place right after the food does. So, there's pizza.
I'm just getting out of the bathroom after using Haven's shower. So my hair's a little wet, but I'm in somewhat cleaner situations. All right. Haven asked what's going on with me, and I figure I can let you guys know too. If you care, if you don't, great. You can do what you want. So, I guess I'll just start. I used to have a twin. We were pretty inseparable. Her name was Ash, and a couple of years ago, she was found dead. She looked like she had been torn apart for from an animal or something. That's what the cops were saying. But when I was a kid, I could kind of have that weird sense thing, and something about it made that tingle a little. Shit didn't go well after that with me and my family. As you can tell, I didn't exactly take too well to that. I ended up moving out here because my aunt had an open apartment, and bumped into Leo, who kind of helped me out a lot. After the other night, I told Leo to leave town. Pick up everything and leave. Quickly, quietly, stay with whoever he needed to stay with. And on the way here, he texted to check in, and I severed that communication. Turns out that she's not dead. It turns out that she is some sort of monster, supernatural creature, vampire. And this whole time, I've been holding on to that anger for no reason, because she's been out there. And now we are all in this fucking death trap of a situation, and I can't help but feel like I can take some responsibility for that. I don't talk to people about this shit because at the end of the day, it's my shit. And I don't want you guys to fucking do the kid gloves bullshit or any of that. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want to take away from what you guys have going on. I just figured that you guys should know, because in my own fucked up way, I kind of give a shit about you guys. And I want to do whatever we fucking can to get out of here so that we don't end up like Ash. So, there's your kumbaya. And I will find a bottle of any alcohol and pour myself a glass.
I'm gonna crack open one of the pizza boxes, pull out a slice, and take a bite. And as my mouth is full, I am gonna say, stupid as fuck. Dude, if I were you, I'd be even more pissed.
Yeah.
So, you're allowed to be fucking pissed off.
I'm... You know, kind of tired. I'm tired of being angry. And now that this is a thing, I guess you could say I'm saving what anger I have left for when I see her. If I see her. I don't know. God, we went to the fucking funeral.
Yeah, no, if I were you, I'd kick her ass.
Yeah, well, apparently she has to stay in Chicago for some reason. So, she said she would see what she could do to help out. Oh, because apparently she's been keeping an eye on me. Which is fucking awesome.
She's been keeping an eye on you?
I'm gathering. First thing she said was, what did I get myself into this time? Last time I saw her was not nearly much of a fuck up as I am now. So, my first thoughts are, she's been somehow keeping an eye on me.
I'm just gonna take another bite of my pizza, and I'm not gonna say it, but I am thinking surveillance goes two ways.
Lola, Pen, please just sit, eat pizza, drink beer. I don't give a shit.
You want harder shit? You know where to find it.
Lola's not going to say anything, but she'll walk up next to Mason, take the bottle, pour her own whiskey, and just kind of hold the glass up.
I nod and gently tap my glass against hers.
I'm gonna come sit. I'm gonna take a pizza, like a slice, real awkward. I'm gonna make sure that Muffins is sitting in between my legs and hopefully cannot reach it. But also, this is a big dog, and I'm like 5'2" on a good day, so there's a very good chance that I'm about to get bodied by this dog. But I am thinking of something that I wasn't able to tell the group what bonds were because I was interrupted by the phone call and a few other things. What I tried, and just I'm kind of hung up on the can't leave Chicago part. So after like a one bite, I'm just gonna speak up. So, if she might maybe be bonded. That's the same thing that happened to Saga. Vampires can kind of do that. It makes it so that you don't want to not do what the person who you're bonded to says.
So like a mental domination or whatever?
Sort of. It's a little bit more than that. I'm not sure how they do it, but it's that's what Saga was trying to break. Her bond, her connection. I think it's to Wilson because it just makes the most sense. But that can happen to between any vampire. I think it can also happen between us, like like the vampire and a person and a mortal. I don't know. But it's sort of like it's a little bit mental, and then it gets emotional. It's weird. It's like, like when you're like when your parents, they tell you not to do something and you feel guilty afterwards when you go do it. It's like that times 10.
Is this ringing any bells from my transcription of the various diaries and resources that I was given from Leo? I mean, from that guy?
Yeah. I'd say you come across it. Some sources even call it blood bonding, because Jacob mentions a close friend of his they had to deal with being blood bonded to a vampire. And essentially, Jacob and a few other people had to essentially isolate this person for about 6 months before the bond went away completely.
And I am going to tack on. Yeah, I've read about that in Jacob's journals. Apparently, it's something that can be broken with time and distance from the host organism, I guess.
Maybe it's a good thing she can't leave Chicago. Because if she shows up here, then she's stuck here, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if your sister is a monster, maybe keeping her at arm's length.
So I don't kill her? Agreed.
I was thinking the other way around, but
Yeah, well.
I don't automatically assume that you're an asshole. I don't think you're a monster, Mason.
I appreciate that.
Shut the fuck up.
There it is. All right. So, what's the next step here?
So, talismans are with Uncle?
He wasn't home because he's doing stuff, but I left him a note, and even if he can't get those to work, there's a good chance that he could make some new ones.
Okay. So we got the expert working on the expert shit. We got pizza, beer, and liquor. I have a high-powered computer with a wealth of hunter knowledge, and we have at least 4 books that need some translating. In addition, we got some folks over in San Diego that could use a call. So I say we give a call to the St. Richard's Detective Agency, and if they don't pick up, we have ourselves a translation party going all day and night. I know I didn't handle shit the way I should have, but if we're being vulnerable here, I don't care about much. Genuinely, it's kind of pathetic how few things really matter to me. Ember is everything to me. And even the idea that someone might have an axe hanging over their head because of me, until we find some clever Scooby-Doo bullshit to get out of this. Plan A is just to do what he says. I'm willing to gamble with my life, and you guys can gamble with yours however you want. I can't gamble with theirs. I can't.
We should figure out what else is here.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll find a way out.
I'm gonna go smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, who's going to be making the phone call?
I can try. I'm not exactly the most personable individual, but maybe that's sort of to be expected among hunters.
Okay, if you can let me have a goddamn cigarette, then I can take care of it.
I definitely think we should have it on speaker. Not so all of us can talk, but so all of us can hear.
Yeah, sure. I'll, let me grab one of my burners.
Sounds
It'll
good.
be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So storyteller, that's what I'm gonna do. First off, I'm gonna head outside, down to my bike, dragging on my cigarette as I go. The burner I have on me, I'm gonna send a message to the number that Alaric gave me.
What's the message?
You've got competition.
Well, he'll get that in a few hours when he wakes up. The sun is still in the sky.
Yeah, no, he can handle that when he crawls out of his fucking coffin.
Exactly.
And then I'm gonna run back home real quick, grab another burner, and then walk back in. You got the number for me, Havenson?
Yep. And I pass it over. So according to their records, Rondvi Abernathy is the receptionist. They will be the first person that you talk to. So you could just say, we can go for honesty, or we can go for the Good Samaritan route of, we actually found this journal and it had the name Abernathy. We did some digging and it might be a relation of yours. We wanted to do a little more looking into it. It's a mysterious, and see if they offer up the information.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the best lies are founded in truth, so let's see how this goes.
Don't I know it?
Storyteller, I will dial the number, put it on speaker, and put the phone down on the coffee table.
They pick up on the second ring. You hear a very chipper female voice saying,
Thank you for calling St. Richard's Detective Agency. How can I direct your call?
I'm looking for a Miss Abernathy.
Do you know the first name?
I believe the one I'm looking for is Freya.
Freya?
each like places like you can kind of hear like muffled, just like,
Freya, this phone call for you.
and you kind of hear a voice in the background. It's just like,
Yeah, I'll transfer you over.
Thank you.
and a couple seconds later, a different voice picks up and just like,
This is Freya. How can I help you?
Hi, Miss Abernathy. I know this is a little sudden and out of pocket. My name is Miss Kent. I work with a group out of Marlin Bay, and we've discovered some journals that share the person who wrote them shares your last name. Seemed a little personal, like family memoirs, that kind of thing. Kind of hoping we could offer up what we could.
as you know, this is going on, sort of think for a second and just say,
I don't remember any family member. I mean, it's sure. What was do you know the first name? I mean, my last name's not incredibly common, but you know, there's still some of us that get around.
Of course. First name is Saga.
Saga. Yeah, I think that was my grandmother. I didn't know she ever got all the way out to the East Coast. Yeah, she was in Chicago.
Odd. It's just there's just some real interesting items. Almost seems to be occult in nature.
Interesting. Any possible way you could send me any scans or photos of anything that's in the books?
I'll look up and sort of like raise an eyebrow to the group, looking for like a nod or a shake of the head.
I just give a nod.
Yeah, I think we got a couple of pages on hand. Is it all right if I send them to your email?
Yeah, give me until like it.
puts her phone and she's having like a muffled conversation with somebody. It's just like,
It's fine. It's fine. I got this. If you have a pen, I can give you my email. I do research for my job. I'm pretty good at finding things.
If I could be the one to send the email through my rig, can attach a Trojan horse to it, I'd be very grateful.
Yeah, no, I think that's the plan. So as she's narrating the email address, I'll just make eye contact with Haven and nod. Okay. I will read the email back like a good professional to make sure I have it written down correctly.
I mean, I can also talk to my dad, see if he knows anything. I never met my grandmother. She passed away before I was born, so see if he knows anything why she was on the East Coast. He never said anything, so.
You know, it's a weird little town, Mountain Bay. A lot of weird shit running around.
It's what, Maine? That's like Stephen King territory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ever see Salem's Lot?
I actually not a big fan of horror movies, but yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you and me both, sister. But thank you for your time, Miss Freya. I like I said, these look kind of personal and involved, and I'd hate for something like this to be lost to a family.
I'm more than happy to take a look at it, see if I can help you in any way. If it is like related to my grandmother, I know my dad would like to get a good look at it. He's big in the whole genealogy thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, if you think of anything else, this is the number you can reach me at.
Yeah. If I think of anything else, I'll give you a call.
Kind of hear other voices in the background of the call, and she's just like,
Yeah, I'll be there in a sec.
I'll have that to you shortly, Miss Abernathy.
Yeah, I look forward to the email.
Have a good day.
You too.
I suggest that we don't send anything that's been translated because, well, we might fucking need that later. But anything that is eye-catching might be the way to go.
I'll try and find a reasonably innocuous page that still has some of the significant detailing that denotes it as Saga's property. So probably one of the journal pages. And I will scan that in and just attach just a little something so I can get a backdoor into their systems, because I was able to hack a little bit, but I don't think that was their real files. Not for the real shit that they do.
Give me a your edge test, intelligence and technology, and you can also use desperation if you would like. We're still at desperation 3.
Are you fucking kidding me? 4 successes with a 1.
Now the lovely question is: do you want to overreach?
Of course, I'm gonna overreach.
Pride, baby. Danger go up.
I'm gonna overreach.
It's someone is watching the Watcher, and they've noticed what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything.
You know, we're at danger 4 and desperation 4. It's fine. There's only one more level it can go up.
We're basically in a bunker. We're in the best place we can be.
Well, other than that, I guess jump into translating the books, I guess, is the next step. Haven, you did get a very excited text from your partner about the Emerald City Comic Con, and Ember's like, this is incredibly last minute, but this is so good for the store.
Oh, wow, that's great. Oh, I'm going to miss you so much. Blah, 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 blah.
So they'll be gone for a couple of weeks.
Excellent.
Same time, it's just like there's kind of an implied that they want you to come to Seattle with them.
I am going to act very dumb and just be like, oh, wow, that's so exciting. I'm going to miss you so much, but I'll hold down the fort here.
I clock Haven's text face. Just kind of smirk. Did it work?
What?
You disappeared for about 20 minutes this morning when I showed up. I assume it was to do something to keep Ember away. Did it work?
For now.
Good.
And you, I'm assuming you didn't send Leo to a cop convention.
No. No, we had one night together, which was wonderful. And a couple days later, I called him from a burner. It was clear he was still working. I told him to get everything that he could into his car and leave town. And when he texted me earlier, I said some really awful, terrible shit. And I blocked his number. Because if there's anything that I do give a shit about, other than you guys, it's making sure that he is safe. And if that means staying as far away from me as possible, then that's fine.
I look for a minute like I'm going to say something, and then just kind of shake my head.
No, come on.
I'm trying to keep my opinions to myself.
I get that, but I'm not made of glass. You can fucking talk and speak your mind. It's fine.
I know what it's like to feel safer behind your walls, because they're so thick and all-encompassing that nothing can get through to hurt you. But you're still in there, and you can still hurt yourself. The only thing you're doing is making sure that help can't get in to protect you from your own damn idiocy. And I say that from experience. But you're a fully grown man who made the decision to fuck a cop. So, there's that.
Last night, we stood across from somebody who was supposed to have died 170 years ago, who threatened people in this town if we don't do what they ask us to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they specifically mentioned Ember.
Yeah.
If it means that he is in a better space and away from the danger that can come from being connected to me while all of this shit is happening, then I would do it again. Because if there's one thing I do know, is that he's lived through some pretty fucked up shit. And he wanted out.
Yeah, no, I read Jacob's journals.
So, I appreciate it. Shut the fuck up. But,
No.
it's a rare moment of giving a shit enough about somebody else that
To hurt them and make them feel like you fucked them and dumped them for no reason. You know your thought process. Other people do not know your thought process.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I get it. And yeah, if he's pissed, he's pissed. If he's upset, he's upset. But at least he's alive out there somewhere. And that's fine. We're going to translate these books, or...
Well, we're going to. I don't know what you're going to do for the rest of your night, but
cool.
you can sit there and look pretty.
Is that a compliment?
No, it was more like a pithy insult about your intelligence.
Yeah. Speaking of translating, should give me some rolls for that.
What are we rolling?
The intelligence academic, the folklore, or an intelligence occult.
Same diff for me.
If other people want to assist and give extra dice to people, if they maybe don't have great pools, let me
I
know.
will give extra dice to Penny.
Give extra dice to Haven.
Yay.
If you want to use any desperation, you can.
It's at 4 now, right?
Yes, it is.
7 with a crit.
Okay, that's 5.
You're working hard in the one book that you've been tasked to translate, there's an entry near the back, a diary entry. Specifically, the diary entry I read to open this episode. And we'll deal with whatever that means for all of these hunters next time.